Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thanks again for joining me here. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Taking a quick look here at ICP, seeing what's going on. Interesting behavior here, to say the least. We're going to talk a little bit about these liquidity sweeps here, fair value gaps, and of course, bigger picture, and essentially what may or may not happen next with this coin. Now, I got an X on the charts. We're almost exactly at that level. That's essentially the confirmation we're looking for. So there's a decent chance we should be in good shape here to see a take a long position, but I just want to double check a few things first, okay? So just note, if you're new to the channel, not a financial advisor, hope you can learn something today. And if you do want to become a better trader, obviously, consider joining CryptoCash.tech as a site linked down below. Got a really cool group of folks, and I got a trading academy, basically a university where I teach you everything I know. Furthermore, too, trade signals that come with that. And right now, we're kind of ramping up, getting ready to take some trades here. The market's looking fairly favorable, of course, because Bitcoin's kind of got its little explosion here, so to speak. So we're waiting for confirmation, but absolutely on the edge of some pretty cool trades here. So let's talk about this here. ICP, how much further could it run? Simple moving averages, we're above 20-day SMA, and that's a very, very positive sign. We held strong so far on that one. We did wick down, of course, to fill majority of the fair value gap. That's a very, very good sign. And of course, obviously we can see here as well, stochastic RSI trying to swing up, but hasn't yet already. But we're kind of maintaining that 60-ish range for the RSI. Good news is money flow index is still higher, and that's always a positive sign. Taking a look quickly here at the MACD, we are converging here, but not fully converged, of course, basically plateauing, which that tells us is there's a shift in momentum. Now, if you wait for the daily to close, it can be one of those things where you're probably waiting too long in that wrong direction. So what I'm getting at here is the daily MACD is a very lagging indicator. I'd recommend utilizing it on the 4-hour. It's kind of a better indication of what's going to happen here. So let's actually take a look at the 4-hour MACD and see what's going on. This is more so my style. In other words, for the length of time I typically like to hold my trades, I use the MACD as a confirming factor. So with us switching gears here, essentially converging for the first time, Solana's doing this as well. This is the first time minus a quick little MACD FU on January 2nd. We can see it's been roughly about 8 trading days since we've actually converged on the MACD here for the 4-hour time frame. Okay, so we've literally had a full week's worth of bearish momentum to the downside, and now we're shifting gears. So it's a really, really positive sign. We take a look here at the RSI. Up over 50. Not a lot of coins can say that. That's a really, really good thing as well. Money flow index basically with that concurrent, and as well as stochastic RSI swinging upwards. So a lot of reasons why we're in pretty good shape here on this coin, and the 4-hour time frame is looking quite favorable. We are potentially going to reject out here, and keep in mind this is at 0.382 fib level at about 1325. That is a resistance level for us, with the 50-day SMA kind of hanging out right at that level. Okay, so right there we can see maybe a potential area of rejection. We can see the price wicked up there already and kind of turned itself around. So let's actually take a look at the hourly and see what's going on, because this is where we can get some good old confirmation. So to touch on confirmation here, first of all, we're at a 9 on TD sequential, but on the overextended side. But a lot of coins, what they'll do is they'll run up like this, they'll put themselves into somewhat of an ascending pattern and break out to the upside because it derived from the downside. They've been overextended for so long to the downside. Okay, not saying that's exactly going to happen, but when these reversals occur, they reverse quite hard, and a lot of that has to do with the fact that we've broke this descending trend. We're no longer making lower lows and lower highs, and it's high time that the price action starts making higher highs and higher lows. Okay, not to say that that just is an instant reversal and that's what has to happen because the price comes down. Oftentimes it's range bound activity before the price breaks out. So we could very well see this be stuck in a range here between just say 1230 and 1330, right? It could be in that range until it continues upwards. It could literally do this here too, don't get me wrong. It's not like it can't come back down from here. But the fact that we've broken through a lot of this resistance here, no longer making these lower lows and lower high patterns, it's extremely beneficial in the overall sense of things. Okay, so again, definitely looking pretty solid here. And if we take a look at the Ichimoku cloud, this is what I've been waiting for some time. So we keep getting a lot of rejection off the cloud. The official here is that we're 1, 2, 3, 4 hours worth of confirmation above the cloud, and usually that's a great sign to buy. Okay, if we take a look at that MACD convergence to the 4-hour, there's a lot of reasons why this coin should continue further up. Now you got to recognize too, we try to look for reasons not to take a trade when we're taking a trade, right? And truth is, there's not a lot there. The MACD on the daily, perhaps a little bit there. And while we are overextended here too, that's also a cause for consideration, where we maybe want to wait and relax and wait for the price to pull back to this 1230 mark. If it does, we truly don't know. But if it were to pull back, that would be the common area for the retracement, because not only is it a key level on the fibs, it's going to be more so bouncing off the most recent high and using that as a support. Okay. Again, a lot of times the upper lead on the cloud will work as a support level 2, so we could see it work its way down and back up again. Again, slightly larger statistical probability of the price going up than down at this point. The only thing that hinges on, edge of disaster here is if Bitcoin, we see another manipulation wick to the downside, that'll reset almost everything here. Okay. So again, all the more reason to use low leverage, low position sizing. If you're doing a trade like this, it's important to recognize that the price action is unique right now. Okay, so I'm not trying to get too heavy with our positions in our community. We took kind of the weekend off to wait for the volatility to occur. I'm glad we did, because the price wicked down a lot for most coins. But right now it seems like we've seen that reversal, and a lot of coins are wanting to recover. But of course, a lot of it is because Bitcoin. So make sure you watch my Bitcoin video if you're kind of curious in how it's behaving, how it's working right now, because it is performing quite well. We have this power of 3 type of movement here, or this pattern. And if it can maintain this level here at about 44,700 or higher today, I think we're going to see a lot of coins, including ICP, take off here moving forward. But once more, I would recommend, just if you're going to get in low position, consider adding small amounts of your position. Don't just go all in. So maybe just a third of your position or half right here, maybe the other half or the other third at this lower levels, and then just consider adding to your position as the price goes down. And then, of course, having a stop loss at an appropriate level that's based on your risk tolerance. Okay, so again, me personally, I don't mind taking a 30, 40, 50% loss on a trade, because I only take 1 or 2 losses per month, right? 30, 40, 50 other trades are hitting their targets on the average. So again, different strategies, but a lot of that strategy is how I structure my trade. If you're curious on that, go ahead and check out my trading university, and more so my signals group there. You'll go ahead and see, I basically share every one of my signals with you. All right, that's everything we got there. Oh, very last thing is also important. Bitunix, if you've used my link to register before, you'll be eligible for this. You do have to hit join now. So use the link down below to go ahead and join this registration countdown. Obviously, use my link as well to register if you haven't yet, because you have to do that. But the good thing is you'll be eligible for future trading competitions by default after having used my link. But more important too, you get significant rewards there. And mainly the reason why we use this exchange is just because they have no KYC or VPN requirements. So again, if you are frustrated by the whole KYC VPN requirements from other exchanges, look no further. Bitunix has got you covered. Coincidentally, they are a phenomenal exchange. Highly recommend trading with them. Hope you have a good rest of your day. We will see you in the next one. Thanks again for your time. Take care.